Hello everyone, my name is Malwina Stach. I'm a lucid dreaming teacher, hatha yoga teacher, life mentor, and I do many other things. And I'm here with amazing Laura Silva. She's a daughter of Jose Silva, the founder of international Silva Mind Control Method. And Laura is here in our home. We are really privileged and honored to have her with us. She's here with us because some of new international teachers are coming up to the world, and she came to certificate them today. And in this occasion we had a little chat about what I'm doing, about my passion, lucid dreaming, and I found out that actually Laura has lucid dreams as well. So I decided that in this occasion I just need to find out what is this lucid dreaming in her life, and what are her experiences with lucid dreaming, dreaming in general.
Well, thank you, first of all, for having me in your lovely home, and your generous hospitality. Is very much enjoyed that and meeting you.
It's of course my pleasure.
That's just mine. Yeah, it was pretty fun just to get to know that the topic was about lucid dreaming, because I've always been involved or engaged and interested in lucid dreaming since I was a little girl. I love dreaming. I love going to places I hadn't been to, meeting new people and experiencing new adventures and seeing myself in ways I had never seen myself in physical reality. And for me to have that wonderful experience that night was something I always looked forward to. So as I kept on growing and developing my ability to recall dreams, I also was teaching the Silva Method. And in the Silva Method, we have a technique that helps people not only to remember their dreams, but use their dreams for problem solving. And the Silva Method is something that's very, very good about programming your subconscious to help you to solve problems and do amazing things. And one of the programs and phrases that we do in all our meditations pretty much, especially in the beginning of the training, is that in times of danger or in times of need, you will automatically open your eyes, no matter when, and be able to take action to take care of any problem that may be before you. Well, I was commenting how at one point in time I was having a dream, and in my dream I was with some friends of mine, and we were coming back from having a party. And as we were walking towards the corner of the block, my friends were all going to go to the right, and I was going to go towards the left to where my apartment was. Now, I don't live in an apartment. I live in a home. But in my dream, I lived in an apartment. It was like those one-floor apartment buildings that have the back door towards the street and the front door towards the entrance. So it was the door to the different apartments. But I could tell as I was getting closer that I was being robbed. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm being robbed. I could see people walking out with my furniture, my television, my possessions. And I tell myself that, I said, Laura, just remember, you're dreaming. And because you're dreaming, you can't always speak out. You can't speak, you can't talk. And so you're going to have to put all your effort to count from 1 to 3 and scream out for help, because your friends are far away and you need for them to come and help you. So I said, 1, 2, 3, and I went, help! And when I finished screaming out help, I was sitting up in my bed in my hotel room in the middle of the night in Jacksonville, Florida, and I catch myself and I wake up having screamed out for help. And I thought, oh my gosh, I screamed so loudly, I know for sure that the security is going to come.
And what happened then?
They didn't.
Okay.
They didn't come. And I thought, well, okay, fine. So I went back to sleep. And in the morning when I did wake up, at that point in time, I had a knock on my door, and then the security was there. And I thought, well, it's about time they show up. So what I did then was I answered the door and I said, how can I help you? And they said, are you okay? And I said, yes, I'm fine. And I asked the security, why do you ask me that? And he simply said, because we've had several rooms in this floor broken into and robbed, and your door's been tampered with.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it might have been that when you were screaming, they heard you screaming, and maybe they got scared away.
Yeah.
You never know. It's
never
just
know.
a speculation, but
for me, it's really quite interesting, because I always have been one to believe and have evidence and experience how your intelligence is always aware of your surrounding. It cares about you. It protects you. And together with the Silva programs that we teach in our meditations, those things come together and it works together. And sure enough, I know that because I have the lucid dream, because I have the ability to manage my dream experience, because I've got the kind of positive programs that protect me for keeping me safe and sound and secure, and the Silva Method tools, I know that those are the very things that allowed me to be safe that night.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing is that as time passed, I had not made the connection until I was talking about my dream to my students in class. And one of the students said, how was your apartment for the dream? I said, you know, those lower level apartments with a back door and door. He said, it sounds like the floor of a hotel room. And I thought, you know, you're right. Even in my dream, it showed up like it was hotel room doors. And I thought, you're right, it was a hotel room floor that it had the same look. So sure enough, you know, I know for a fact that the lucid dreaming can literally protect you and maybe even save your life.
Yeah, for all of you who don't know what lucid dreaming is when you know that you're dreaming while the dream is happening, and you can interact with your dream, with your subconscious, in a conscious, active way. So you can influence your dream. Because our brain doesn't see the difference between what we imagine, what we think, what we visualize, or what we're dreaming about. It reacts the same way to anything, even to the same way to the experience we have during the day, and the same way to the experience we have in our dreaming state. So that way it creates neural pathways, and through lucid dreaming, through being conscious in our dreams, we can create neural pathways, learning new skills. We can weaken the old neural pathways which are responsible for trauma and fear, and we can speak with our subconscious fears. We can face them, we can heal them.
That's right. And let's face it, we spend 30% of our lifetime asleep.
Exactly.
And 20% of that time dreaming. So for me, it's very valuable to manage my dream state effectively and learn from it, grow from it, and evolve.
Yeah, I agree with you. It resonates what you say. It's a little bit like sad that such a big part of our life is just sleeping. Why don't we wake up this other side of us, which is like want to be awakened, because it comes to us in the form of nightmares, screaming to us, "Hey, I'm here! Wake up! Look at me!" Just trying to let know about it, that it's there, and we just run away from it. We don't face it. We don't face ourselves. We don't face our shadows, and then we are surprised that our life looks like it is, while we can solve so many things while we're sleeping and have more whole, more integrated life when we wake up. So
totally agree. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys soon. We'll speak to you soon. Bye. Thank you so much.
You bet.
Thank you.